Fair value gap is a three candlestick formation. It's it occurs when there is a gap between the low of the first candle and the high of the third candle, like we have here. You can see this the low of this candle and the high of this candle did not overlap at any point, so we have a fair value gap here. Unlike this situation here, you can see the high and this low, they overlap. You can see this range of candles here, there is no fair value gap, but here this low and this high also did not overlap. So here is another fair value gap. So if you check around the chart, we still have many more examples of fair value gaps all around. But the thing to note is this: some traders use only fair value gaps that are in line with order flow, like this. Here, the three candles involved are all bullish candlesticks. So uh, some traders believe this is the valid fair value gap, while this has a bullish candle and a bearish candle and another bullish candle. They believe this is invalid. What's so important about fair value gap? The reason why traders care about fair value gap is because there is a belief that price will always come back there to fill up, to take care of the inefficiency, because this is an inefficiency created on the way up. So price comes back, fills the other side, and then continues the direction. But whether that's true or not, it's a trading strategy. I'm not here to prove to you whether it works or it doesn't work, but just to show you how to get it done in your trading strategy. So this is the create rectangle function that we're starting with. It's been added to the template of the EA we've been building all along. So let's get into the work of building our fair value gap option, so function. So I'm also going to use an integral function because we're going to be returning integers. So uh, many of these codes were we use them already. So we need this. We need to call on price. So to create a bullish fair value gap, Okay, this is the code for the bullish fair value gap. So for the bearish fair value gap, so in this case it's going to be rate 1 high is less than rate 3 low, and rate 2 close is less than rate 3 low, and rate 1 close is less than, and this is also less than. Okay, so if this happens, what do we want to do? We want to create a rectangle. Remember, we have a create rectangle function. So 0, that's to select the charts, comments, bullish FVG. I'm putting in the coordinates for the rectangle to be created. I'll explain when I'm done. Color green. Direction. Bullish is 1, bearish is -1. Style solid. Width 1. Fill false. You can use true. False. Uh, false. Selection true. This allows you to be able to drag, to select and drag. Okay, false. Then we compile. Yeah, no error so far. So we just copy and paste this, and then we edit it. So we have bearish FVG, reach 3 time, reach 3 low. This should be low. This should be high. This should be color red. Let's use red. This should be sell FVG. So let's use S. Or you can use BU and okay, I think that's it. So let's call this function. Let's see if it works. We'll check in the strategy tester. Okay, so visual mode. Okay. Yes, it works. This bullish, bearish, bullish. So I'm going to remove this I and this low. It's cluttering up the chart so we can see again. Let's go back and okay. Let's try this again. So we have one FVG here. We have another, we have another, we have another. So let's try now. As you can see, let me pause it. As you can see, the three candlesticks are bullish, the three candlesticks are bearish, 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 the three candlesticks are bearish. That is because of these two lines of code we applied here. That's rate one close is greater than rate one open, rate three close. These two codes mean the first candle is bullish, the third candle is bullish, the first candle is bearish, the third candle is bearish. So we can put that out and get a different outcome for fair value gaps. So let's try that and see. We have compiled. So you can see we have more fair value gaps all over the place. Let me pause. As you can see, you have one, two, three. This is not a complete three consecutive candlestick, but we have a fair value gap. We have same here too. We have a is this bullish? This is bullish. This is bearish. This is bullish. So this is bullish. This is bullish. This is bearish. So, but the price return, yes, it did. So, judging which to use is left to you. But here's the code here. So let's go one step further by storing the values of our fair value gap. Let's go back to our initial setup. So let's store the value of our fair value gaps inside arrays. So we need to create three arrays: the bullish, and we need to create three fair value gaps, three arrays for the bullish and three for the bearish. So let's get into it. Let me just copy. Let me label this. This is for swing. Fair value gap. So I'm going to label it bullish FVG high, bullish FVG lows, and bullish FVG time. So we just have the same for the bearish. Array setter series. I'm sure you already, by now you know the importance of this, so I'm not going to bother explaining. Okay, so let's just copy this and we edit. Um, where's my test file? Okay, so we have used this earlier to edit. So now we want to store what we want to store. Uh, so our FVGI is rates 3 high, rate 1 low. This is date time, FVG time is rate 0, that's time. Why is the time rate 0, not rate 1, not rate 3? Is because this is the current time in which the FVG formed. So when you want to compare the time of the formation of the fair value gap to the swings, to the other blocks, to you need the time which it formed. And the time it formed is rate 0 time, the present time, the current time. So let's save the FVGI value. Control C, Control F. Change this to FVG high. And this is bullish. Now, what did I store it with earlier? Bullish FVG highs. Am I right? Let's find out. Yes. So we're just going to do the same thing for the lows and the time. Now there is a problem. Okay, solved. So we're almost done. Uh, why do we have issue with the time? Is it times or time? Oh, it's time. Okay, so we do this again. For the bearish, reach 3 low, reach 1 high. So let's store the arrays as usual. Let's bearish FVG time. Okay, so the next is low, high. Let's go for high next. I didn't compile to check if we're still, oh, eyes, of course. I knew there was an error. Ah, shit, what am I doing? Apparently it's case sensitive, so you have to watch out for that. Okay, so one more array and we're done. So FVG low. Okay, that's it, we're done. So let's check again if uh, code works. Yes, we still have our order flow fair value gaps. So in the next video, we're going to combine the swing points and the fair value gaps to execute trade operations. We also will build a custom function to manage a stop loss as a trailing stop to move it. So we're going to get into all of that soon. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, share, comment, subscribe, whatever you do. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.